everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. Today I am hopping on to talk about cleaning rabbit cages. And I'm actually going to show you a pressure washer that we got. We had an old one in the past, and I never, it was a big, bulky, old gas-powered power washer, and I rarely used it over the years to do my rabbits clean cages. But we've gotten this one recently because we had some decks to paint and things like that, and so I have used it on my rabbit cages a couple weeks ago when I was doing spring cleaning, and I wanted to show you, give you another idea of something you can do to clean cages, make it a little bit easier. And so today is Thursday. It's rabbit cage cleaning day here at the farm. My Angora rabbits, I pull out the, and weekly I pull out the bottoms of the cages, the pans. I dump those into a wagon, and all of the manure goes out to my garden. And then if the pans need hosing out, I'll do that. I've talked about previously, I have an enzyme cleaner from Amazon. I'll try to remember to link that below. And I may put some of that in there, just spray it. I have a little pump sprayer that I do. And then on Thursdays, I clean out hay that might be in the cage. And that's how I keep my Angora rabbits clean enough during the week so that I can just comb them and then spin directly onto my wheel. I don't have to wash the fiber first. It stays fairly clean with this, doing it this way. But twice a year, spring and fall, I will pull cages out of the barn, clean the barn, and I do have a video cleaning out the barn this year. I will link it here at the end or put a card up above. But when I do that, I pull the cages out. I pull the rabbits out of the cages and I hose them down typically, and I'll use that same enzyme spray just to give it a clean, kind of a clean spray over top of it. So with this, this kind of takes the place of all of that, and it works really well. We purchased this ourselves. I am going to put my Amazon affiliate link down below, but we did buy this one. It is called the Sunjoe. I think the only reason my husband picked this one is because he looked at all the reviews, and this one had the best reviews, and so that's why he picked this one. I'm going to show you, I'm going to pull it up here so I'm a little bit closer and just show you the pieces and parts to it. And then I pulled out a cage this morning that I want to hose off. This cage isn't overly dirty. It's already been cleaned once this summer, or this spring, but I have a new rabbit that I want to put into it, so I'm going to hose it down and get it all cleaned up. So this will break up when you get to talking about rabbits and poop. Sometimes the poop accumulates underneath, and I have other tools that I use for that. I always have, of course, my gloves, which I wear when I clean cages, but I also have a, and this one's dirty because I've been using it this morning. This is just a grow brush, a huge grow brush, and it has the blade across the top, and so I can scrape the poop off the cage pretty easily. But with this, it will completely clean everything. So let me pull this up real quick. I gotta put my coffee down, and I'm hoping it doesn't rain on me. So what you need to do this is, obviously extension cord has a cord. I just drag an extension cord out here, and then you have to have a hose, and the hose hooks right here in the front. Super easy. You can see also it has two containers that are hooked to this little dial. Again, I talked about the enzyme cleaner. I'm out right now, so I don't have any, but when I get my next gallon, I will put it in here. And to turn it on, my husband has car wash on the one side, and so you just turn the dial. There's a little plus dial here to which side you want it on. I'm going to leave that off today because I don't want the car wash on my cages. It comes with the wand, and it comes with 5 of these different ends that just pop on. This one is, they just like any other, and they're hooked right here on the top. Let's see if I can turn this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but they're just right here. And then it came with one too. So, and that's a soap one. So it kind of shows you, there's a little picture here of how wide the stream is going to be. And so I have the medium range one. So I have the hose hooked up. I have to go turn on the water and it's already plugged in. So I'm going to pull the cage up here and hopefully beat this rain and get this cage cleaned, and you can see how we do it. Okay, I have the hose on full. I'm going to just take out, this one's been empty for a little bit. I haven't been using it because the babies have been small enough to share a big cage. So I am just pulling out the food bowl and the excess hay out of the hay manger. A lot of times when you do Angora rabbit cages, or any rabbit cages for that matter, you can take a propane torch and burn off all of the fiber that kind of gets collected here. I'm not going to do that today. There's not a ton of it, and I want to kind of show you how well this works. So I'm going to turn it on. Thankfully, it's really not that loud. It's not as loud as our old one for sure. And so I'm going to turn it on and show you how I clean it, and then I'll come back. I'm going to switch out the nozzle. I think my husband put on a different one than what I had used last time. So this just pops on with one of those, no idea what they're called. They pop in and out. So let's try this one. So that was air in the line. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. It's air that came through my hose. I had this hanging down off to fill something, and so that's what's taking so long. So now it's ready. When I talk about cleaning rabbit bottoms, this is what I'm talking about here. It's just the bottom piece that slides in. I'm going to take this over and dump it. Okay, so as you can see, this had, let's see if I can bring it to you instead of moving my tripod. That's clean. There's some hay and a little bit of fur, which is where I would take my my brush, and oh, I'm pretty sure I got mud to the face doing that. So, and yeah, wear an apron or something, because it does, depending on where you do this, I typically don't do it here, but I'm trying to film and I had to kind of do it in this position. So I would take my brush, and again, if I had the enzyme cleaner, I would definitely put it right inside the container here for the cleaner. I would do that, and it would get everything sanitized, and I'm gonna let this dry out a little bit, but you can see, like, they were crusted on pieces of manure on the bottom, and it pops them right out. It was dry because no, a rabbit hadn't been in here in a while. So that is what I use twice a year, and actually I will be using this. I did not have this when I cleaned out my barn this year for the floor, but I will be using this for that this coming fall. It'll be perfect. And my barn is all cement floor that goes out to a cement pad, and I can spray it and then just kind of broom it out really easily. I did take the hose in there this year and did the same thing. So this will, I'll be able to mix cleaner with it and do it that way. If you have any questions about Angora rabbits, please feel free to message me or put it in the comment box below. If you don't already, please like and subscribe this video and my channel. I am also active on Instagram at Facebook at Tailspin Farm, and I do have a website. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of these, let me know. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday, and I hope you're creating something today. Bye.